Is prepping a lifestyle or is it a hobby? Can it be both? Can it merge from one to the other? Alright guys, T2, welcome back to the Titan Preparedness channel. Today's video is going to be my opinions and my thoughts on whether prepping is a lifestyle or a hobby. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. So what is a hobby and what is a lifestyle in my own opinions, my own words? A hobby is something you do for fun. You're probably never going to make a living off of it. You do it because you enjoy doing it. A lifestyle, on the other hand, is something you do to make enough money for you to survive off of. Now, examples of hobbies: stamp collecting, metal detecting, bird watching, hiking, backpacking, fishing, hunting. Those are all hobbies. Most people who do those types of events enjoy doing them. They're probably never going to make enough money to live comfortably on that hobby, but maybe, make a couple bucks here or there, whatever, that's fine. A lifestyle, on the other hand, are things like professional fishermen, professional hunting, professional sports players, basketball, baseball, NASCAR, wrestling. Those are things that people do almost every single day, and they make enough money on that hobby, which they once enjoyed doing just for fun, to be financially stable. But they do it every single day, or that's what they think about every single day. They want to be better at it. My buddy David, one of his favorite hobbies is fishing. That was a hobby, that's something he enjoys doing, that's something he does for fun. He wanted to make it a lifestyle choice. He wanted it to be his sole income, being a professional fisherman. Now, as a professional fisherman or a professional wrestler or soccer player or whatever, it is a daily task. For your sports players, you're constantly working out, you're constantly dieting, you are constantly thinking about how to be better doing this task. So let's talk about prepping. Is it a hobby like bird watching, or is it a dedication like professional wrestling or football? In my opinion, and in my own life, prepping is a hobby. Now you might say, whoa man, you run a YouTube channel, how is prepping not something that you are solely focused on every single part of every single day? It's because I have a life. Now there's some people out here, there's some channels out here where they are lifestyle preppers. But most people who get into prepping are going to be hobbyists. Now a hobbyist prepper does not solely focus on prepping 24/7. They're not thinking about doom and gloom all the time. They're not mapping out coordinates or mapping out ways that they're going to survive each and every event that could come up constantly. A lifestyle prepper lives that prepping life every single day. They're constantly getting better. They're constantly doing things to move them forward. A hobbyist, yeah, we might swing by Walmart and see a new water filter and pick it up, or maybe go to Cabela's and pick up a couple camping items or prepping items. Sure, but all of our time is not necessarily dedicated to this one event. Now, can you take prepping from a hobby to a lifestyle? Absolutely. There are preppers right now on YouTube who started out as hobbyists, and then as time has progressed, as their YouTube channels have gotten bigger, as their blog posts have gotten more seen, they have moved into the lifestyle prepper. If you take someone who was a hobbyist and you put them living off the grid, making their own food, growing their own food, having chickens, making it an every minute of everyday situation for them, yeah, then they're going to be lifestyle preppers. But most of us out here are never going to take it that far. Of course, that's the dream for us. That's where we want to end, be off the grid, live off the land, sure, but most of us will never go that far. There's enough people out here, especially in the prepping world, who have made enough money that they can financially be stable doing this as a lifestyle. And it would be cool to post up videos every day about how I'm living off the grid or living off the land. Absolutely. But for most of us, we're never going to get that far. the urban prepper. In my opinion, one of the biggest YouTube prepping channels, is still a hobbyist prepper. Now, I'm sure he's made a small fortune off his YouTube channel, but he still lives inside the city. He still lives day to day like a normal person. You wouldn't know he's a prepper unless you know who he is. Kylene and Jonathan over at the Provident Preppers, they live the prepping lifestyle. Sure, they still live on grid and they still do their normal daily things, but as much food as they grow, as much land as they developed into having food and having rabbits and raising chickens and doing all this stuff, that's a lifestyle to them. Every day they wake up and they grow their garden and they go get their eggs and they do all this stuff because they have a family of like 35 people to feed. So they had to transform it into a lifestyle. So why am I making this video? There's a lot of hardcore Harrys out here who think that as soon as you start prepping, it's like a religion change. It's like a diet change. The day you say, hey, I'm going to be a prepper, you need to move it to the lifestyle. And that's just not the case. If you choose to become a vegetarian or a vegan, that is a lifestyle choice. The day you make that choice, that is a lifestyle change. Every day you are focused on not eating meat, not eating things that come from animals, not using products that come from animals. That is a lifestyle choice. But the day that you decide, hey, maybe I want to be a little bit more prepared, you don't have to drop everything and go live off the land and go live off the grid. It's not that way for most of us people. Now, again, there's a lot of hardcore Harrys out here that think that's the way it has to be. So if you are new to prepping, or if you have, maybe thoughts that, hey, I want to be a little bit more prepared, understand that it's a hobby for 99% of us. Now, if you've been doing it for years and you disagree with me, hey, that's cool. But chances are, even if you've been doing it for years, you're still a hobbyist prepper. Chances are you're still living on the grid, you're still going to the grocery store for your food. Now, as you develop and you start living off the land, you start self-sufficiency, then you can classify yourself as a lifestyle prepper. So again, this is a video for most new preppers. You guys that have been doing it for a while, this is not necessarily directed towards you or an attack against you. But understand there are people out here who are making us look bad, because if someone starts their prepping adventure, starts their prepping journey, they're going to get dogged from other people. This is a lifestyle. No, it's not. For 99% of us, it is not a lifestyle. So again, if you're new to the prepping journey, welcome. But understand, for most of us, it is a hobby. So guys, hope you have a good day. Let me know down in the comments section what you believe. Is it a hobby or is it a lifestyle? And why, in your own words, would you pick which side that you fall on? Alright guys, hope y'all had a good day. T2 out.